How to sleep with Bantu knots. If you love rocking Bantu knots during the day, you might wonder how to keep them looking fresh overnight. Sleeping with Bantu knots is totally doable and can keep your style intact while you rest. Let's go through some simple steps to make it comfortable and effective. First, make sure your knots are not too tight or small. Larger, chunkier knots are more comfortable for sleeping and less likely to cause scalp tension. If you plan to sleep with your knots, avoid adding extra hair extensions because they can make the knots heavier and less comfortable. Using only your natural hair keeps the style lighter and easier to manage overnight. Before bed, lightly moisturize your hair and scalp. This helps keep your hair hydrated and prevents dryness while you sleep. To protect your style, cover your head with a satin or silk scarf, bonnet, or sleep on a satin pillowcase. These materials reduce friction, which helps prevent frizz and breakage, keeping your knots neat. If you want extra security, you can loosely braid or wrap the knots with a satin scarf. Just make sure not to wrap too tightly, as that can cause scalp tension or discomfort. When it comes to sleeping position, try to find a way that puts the least pressure on your knots. Sleeping on your side with a soft pillow can help avoid discomfort. If the knots feel uncomfortable, you can loosen them slightly or retwist them loosely before bed. Some people find that making the knots a bit bigger or looser helps them sleep better. Keep in mind that raised textures from Bantu knots can make sleeping directly on them uncomfortable for some. Adjusting the size and tightness of your knots can make a big difference. Sleeping with Bantu knots is a protective style that helps lock in moisture and shields your natural hair from damage caused by friction and environmental factors. When you take the knots down in the morning, you'll wake up with beautiful heat-free curls or waves. To sum it up, create slightly larger, not too tight knots, protect your hair with satin or silk coverings, and adjust your sleeping position for comfort. This way, you can enjoy your stylish Bantu knots overnight while keeping your hair healthy and looking great.